Hello, beautiful souls of planet Earth. This is Kastela, and while still in the hospital, I decided to do a reading. I have a deck, one of my decks, tarot decks with me. So, a quick reading on what is the divine masculine going through this week. So, as you see, this is a Celtic cross, and I will start quickly interpreting the cards. I don't have much time, so I will try to make this fast. Okay, let's get started. So the first card that I get is the Eight of Swords, and this card in this position shows exactly where they are at the moment, at the present moment. So at the present moment, the divine masculine energy is going through a rough time, but perception-wise, they're perceiving things to be hard, because swords, as we know, show us the it's the element of air, and shows us the way we see things, the way we think of things, the way we perceive things. So they are perceiving a reality that is the eight. Number 8, by the way, is the number of manifestation, the number of abundance, the number of prosperity. But anyhow, they are seeing and perceiving things as not being well, as if they feel that they are really restricted by these bounds. We don't really see the hands. The hands are supposed to be able to untie all these bondages. But this figure here is really struggling and having a hard time. So at the moment they are having a difficult time, but actually the swords are not touching this figure. So the rough time that they are having is actually them creating, then perceiving a reality that it's not good. And the card that is crossing this card is the card actually that is showing us the current, the undergoing current of this reality. So how are things being helped or not, or not helped by this reality that is going on. And actually what they are wanting to do is expand. This is a 3. 3 is the number of expression, the 3 of Wands. This figure over here is looking at the boat, at the ship, and they are wanting to go on new adventures, to progress with their project, to go further. And number 3 is showing continuation of a project. So actually they are thinking that their reality is not good, while at the same time they have so many things in mind that they want to progress with and to go on with. So the next card in this position here is showing us the past of the issue, and it is the Moon. And the Moon is a very beautiful card. It's a major arcana card, and it's about illumination on one hand, and it's about things being revealed and coming into the surface, like this little fish over here in the lake. But on the other hand, the Moon is talking about illusions and things that are hidden beneath the depth. So in the past, there were things that they were thinking of, and they were not being able to perceive because they were under the depth, under the surface of this water over here that the Moon is reflecting. So actually there there were things in the past that they were illusioned about, and they didn't know how to deal with. Okay, so let's go to the next card, and this card in this position is showing us the recent past. So it is if this card has not manifested, so then we should probably allow it a couple of weeks to manifest. So this is the present really, but this is the very recent past, and this is the upcoming future, but in the upcoming future, but in the short run, not really the outcome, or the further future. So this card is showing, this is the Ten of Pentacles, and what a beautiful card this is. So the Ten of Pentacles, we know it's a 10. The 10 is a completion card. So 9 is endings, and by the way, the moon was number 18, and number 18 is number 9. 1 plus 8, 9, about endings, and this is number 10. So 10 is a completion. The Ten of Pentacles is all about having everything material wise, but not only, spiritually wise as well, and fulfillment on all levels. Having the happy family, having the grandparents, the parents, the grandparents of the child. So the parents happy, the happy family. The ten of Pentacles is really, in the traditional tarot, is really the card of fulfillment for all kind of relationships, like twin souls, twin flame, soulmates, karmic relationships, whatever. I mean, in whatever relationship one is, this is like the fulfillment card, that like what we want to achieve. So in those terms, the divine masculine was very recently thinking about this, or is very recently thinking about this, and about the fulfillment of this, and about being with the other counterpart, and having all the gains, all the beauty of the earth, all the material and spiritual and physical and mental, and all happiness that surrounds this beautiful card. So the next card shows us the thoughts. So what is the divine masculine thinking about? And they are thinking about, this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is about, again, it's Pentacles, it's the earth element, it's about material stuff, it's about having good results when it comes to work, and to projects with work, but also might be that they are thinking of giving like this present to their divine counterpart, because this figure is carrying a pentacle. So this is like they want to offer this pentacle to their beloved one. So they are thinking of, you know, giving something from their heart, material thing, but from their heart, and from their soul to their divine counterpart. And the short the upcoming now in the short run, what is going to happen, this card is showing us. So this was present, okay, present, they feel trapped, but at the same time they want to continue with their projects. So this is not that bad, because this is not real. Actually, it's a mindset that they are trapped in. It's the way of thinking. So the near past, or the undergoing, like energy is that they want fulfillment and happiness on all levels with a divine counterpart. They are thinking of giving the counterpart a gift, and this is the King of Cups. And what a beautiful card this is, because the King of Cups is a sensitive king, is a king driven by their emotions. Let's not forget that cups are water element, and the water element is all about emotions, feelings, and the King of Cups is a sensitive king, is a king that is abundant, as we see, and actually those kind of kings, those kind of people, either feminine or masculine, they're represented by the King of Cups, are people that are in artistic endeavors in general, and in works that have to do with helping, with like doctors, like might be that they are hairdressers. They are helping people, they are serving people, they are serving humanity. They are in jobs that they might be a singer, they might be a painter, a writer, a lawyer, yeah. So this card is saying that the divine masculine in the near future is wanting to have and give their divine counterpart everything that they have and they possess, and they want to share, and they want to really be this kind of energy king for their divine counterpart, and they will do it. They will definitely do it. So they might be going through a kind of seemingly rough time right now, but they'll be fine, and they will be with their divine counterpart and serve their divine counterpart, even if it is right now from another perspective, not being physically with them, but they are working towards being together. The next card is the fears. They are fears. So it's represented by the standing stone, and this is a justice card, and this card says harm noon. Well, it doesn't surprise me that is in the fears, because they are kind of afraid, and they've been afraid that they might harm people with their behaviors, with the way they have been acting all along. Yeah, so this is a justice card, and the justice card is also about a separation, divorce, paperwork, and stuff like that. So they've been more probably afraid also of the whole process of because a lot of divine masculine have been in relationships and in marriages that do not serve them. So harm noon, justice. The justice is probably prevailing, and they are a bit afraid, because you see those two cards. If you see the whole reading, those two cards they tie. So their past has been about the moon, that and illusions that are hidden behind the depth, and because of that, the illusions, they are afraid of the divorce they might be going through, or separation, if it's not divorce, if it's not paperwork, because it's always hard. Whatever it is, either it's divorce or just a separation without being in a marriage, it's always hard. So the next card is about the environment. So how is the environment thinking of the divine masculine? And the environment is thinking of the divine masculine is the Ace of Swords. And that, what a beautiful card the Ace of Swords is a card about triumph, about triumph over adversity, about the mind perceiving the things that they were not perceiving there. The Eight of Swords, perceiving the things as being marvelous. So the sky, look at the sky on this card. Look at the beautiful sky. So gorgeous card, and little mouse over there, indicating that, oh yeah, I'm not afraid, everything will shine bright and will be just gorgeous. So the next card is about the wishes and dreams and fulfillments, and this card, by the way, ties with that card. So what are they thinking? Oh yeah, they're thinking to give a present, or to fulfill their material gains when it comes in terms of careers and jobs. And here, what are they thinking? This is the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia, a card of going back to childhood and thinking about that person that we loved so much. And but also it can be a card of in terms of reincarnation, it can be a card of being together with that person again, which is our divine counterpart. And it's such a beautiful card to have in your reading. And of course, because they are thinking that they want to give something to their divine counterpart, they're also thinking that they want to be now. So the wishes and fulfillments and dreams and hopes and desires is to be with that person, to be with that divine counterpart, to be together and to accomplish their dreams. Okay. Oh wow, it's running 17 minutes already. Oh my god. Okay, so the next card, and this is the outcome card. The outcome card is the Tower card. Oh my gosh. So this is a sensitive card. This is a very sensitive card, and this card has come up a lot in readings about twin flames and especially divine masculine. Well, what's happening? It's a new cycle of things going upside down, because the dust has to sit in order for things to come and get reordered again. So this is the Tower card. It's a sensitive card. In meaning that people are afraid when they see the Tower card, but we should not be afraid, because it's in the process. It's in the process of feeling joy again, to feel chaos inside. It's in the process of seeing the beauty again, to seeing the ugliness of things. So the Tower card is saying that things right now are getting upside down. Things are getting reordered for the divine masculine this week. So this is the outcome card, but really, I mean, okay, it's a major arcana card. It's a powerful card. It's number 16. It's number 7. Number 7 is a very introspective number. But also it's the number of good fortune. And you'll tell me, okay, what good fortune could come after the Tower? Of course, very good, very nice things could come after the Tower. Exactly, because things have to collapse and fall down, and things that were created in what's the word, in sand, have to be recreated. So the best could come after the Tower, only the best. The dust, as I said before, will sit, and so the rainbow will get out, like after a great rain, when it's raining cats and dogs, and so a lot of good things could come. And I have here also the card that was underneath the deck, and it's the Three of Swords. And in the traditional tarot, the Three of Swords is completely different. But again, here it's not talking about something different than being miserable while in separation, because this woman, this figure is coming out, is getting home with groceries and stuff, and her heart is like, oh, will he be inside? Has he returned? Is he there? There's a beautiful swan by the lake that the swan to me represents independence and beauty and wholeness. So she has to find the wholeness within. So, and it's not no coincidence that it's coming, like it's the card underneath the deck, and it's the very last card of this reading, because after the Tower we have this little fear of, you know, being apart from our divine counterpart. So the divine masculine keeps this little fear of being apart from their divine counterpart, and so they want to be together, and they desire having you know, the as I said here, the happy family, the everything that they want, the generosity of the king, the givingness, like being together, and going back to, you know, meeting that person from so many reincarnations, their divine counterpart. Things have to collapse, things have to come apart in order for a new dawn to emerge. And this card underneath the deck is saying that they are a bit afraid of what they will encounter when they step, when they put their foot in the step, when they're step in the doorway, and they're like, okay, will the other person will be there waiting for me, or am I still getting back and I'm gonna go have to cook for me only and have those groceries only for me? And but anyway, so that was the reading for the divine masculine, you guys, for this week. What are they going through? They're going through a process. They're going through a process, and it's okay. It's okay, because we all have to go through processes in order to grow and evolve. Okay, so I'll leave you with that. It's a bit large, the reading, but anyway, I will leave you with that. And thank you for watching, and have a great week. Take care. Bye bye.